Div agus Foite, hello and welcome. So if you look up here at the header, you see the long U, which is pronounced ooh. Now it's written U for there, you see it in upper and lower case. And then in parentheses alongside, you see that U colon, which tells you, which is a symbol, represents the sound in the International Phonetic Alphabet. Okay, look at our diagram. Again, we have 2 rows, 4 columns of these wonderful words that we're going to pronounce and have fun doing so. All right, let us begin. BU for the S. Underneath that, you BU for the IS, TE for the IR. Then you CU for the LRI and CU for the IS. Over here to the right, you see them written out in the phonetic alphabet. Let's start. BU for the S. We're going straight from U for the OO. The U is also broad, so it tells me the S is broad. Oos. And then, of course, it tells me that the B is broad. Boos. Boos is a buzz or a night or a cloud or something. Okay, so there you have it. U colon S. Boos. All right, under that, you have BU for the IS, TE for the IR. So what am I going to first? That's the U for it, which is OO. Moving out to my right, I see an I, which is slender, telling me the S is slender. Oosh. Now, there you go. I'm going on to next. My T, which is followed by an E, which is slender, T, T, T. There's my vowel, E for the A. And my final R, eight, T, 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 oosht, eight, oosht. You can hear the T sound, oosht, eight. And then, of course, going back here, my U for the tells me to be as boosted, which is a butcher. Somebody who prepares your meat for you. There's your U colon, slender S, slender T. There's your E colon, A, and the slender R, A, boosted, and then the B, boosted. Look at our third example, U for the LRI, CU for the LRI, going straight from my U for the OO, and my L, of course, is broad, ool, ool, and then my R, and I just put them together, ura, oolra. And then, of course, the U tells me, because it's broad, the C is broad. It's a broad case sound, coolra, which is a background. A coolra is background. So there you say U colon, broad L, broad R, and O. And then, of course, the K sound, coolra. And finally, CU for the IS, okay. So straight from my U for the OO, and my I tells me the S is standard, ish, oosh, oosh. And, of course, the U tells me the C is broad. That broad case sound, koosh, koosh, which is a cause, a reason. Okay, now there you have it, U colon, slender S, and broad K, kooish, kooish, a cause or a reason. All right, let's look at our next 4 examples. The U for the NTI, the U for the ILE, FU for the STAR, and FU for the ITHI. Over here, you see them written out in the phonetic alphabet again on the right. Let us begin. The U for the NTI. Where do I go first? My U for the OO. Tells me the end is broad, My final TI, just put them together, to, they're broad. Unta. And of course the U, big and broad, tells me the D is broad, dunta, which is the Irish word for closed. That's a verb. She dunta, it's closed. U colon, broad N, broad T, and O, unta, and they're dunta. Underneath this, you have U for the ILE, the U for the ILE. Okay, I'm going straight from my U for the U, and my slender L, il, and my final E is E. Uille, 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 E, uille. And then of course the U for tells me the D is broad, duille, which are the elements. Duille, naduille, the elements. Creation. Okay. Duille is also the Irish word for a created thing or creature. All right, now, and this is the plural, duille, elements or creatures. All right, over here we see my U colon, slender uil, and E, duille. Underneath the duille, we have FU for the STIR, again, going from my U for the U, which is broad, tells me the S is broad, oos, and then I'm going to divide that up. TIR is tor, ooster, ooster, and then the F, of course, is broad, because the U is broad for fooster, which is a fuss or bother. Okay, so it's something that causes a fuss or a bother. Fooster. So there's your U colon, broad S, broad T, and R, fooster. And finally, FU for the ITHI, again, out to my U for the U, and then now comes on to an I sound, onto the H, but you can't have an on-glide because you can't pronounce the H. It has to be an off-glide, and you just put them together. Hi, ooh, hi. Okay, that I is an is sound, so I just put them together. Ooh, hi. And then, of course, the U for that tells me, because U is broad, the F is broad, foo, hi, which means about her or under her. It's a prepositional pronoun you'll be dealing with later. So there you have your U colon, slender H, and I, ooh, hi, and a broad F, foo, hi. Okay, I hope you found this helpful. Going to be the Mahakov, thank you so much. I guess good night, live, and best of luck.